The bitter truth of a prophecy unfolding. Centuries ago, the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, spoke of a time to come, a time when power would slip from the hands of the Muslim Ummah. He foretold a world where nations like Iraq, Jordan, Turkey, and even parts of Saudi Arabia would fall one by one. Yet, amidst all loss, there remains a divine boundary. Medina will never fall. No force on earth will be allowed to enter its sacred soil without Allah's permission. But the rest? It's happening, and more is coming. The Prophet, PBUH, warned of a war so fierce, so merciless, that from every 1,000 souls, only one would survive. A battlefield so covered in lifeless bodies that birds would fly for miles, unable to find a place to land. Even vultures, crows, and carrion birds would descend to feast, but cleaner birds would remain in flight, tired, desperate, until they, too, fell, only to land upon corpses. This is not fiction. It's prophecy. Today, we watch history unfold with unsettling accuracy. A nation, exiled nearly 2,000 years ago, has returned. From the ruins of 70 A.D., Israel was born again. Why? Why was this people preserved when others, like the nations of Nah, Ad, Damud, Lut, and Pharaoh, were wiped from existence? The answer is bitter. It's painful to speak, harder to swallow. Unlike past nations, this one was not erased. The divine plan paused and awaits the return of Prophet Isa, Jesus, peace be upon him. Their survival, their rise, their influence, it was all written. They were preserved not as a reward, but for a final test, a test for us. The cursed ones mentioned in Surah Al-Fatiha, those who were in Allah's anger, have become the instrument through which this Ummah is being tested. Even the most honored of nations, the Ummah of Muhammad, PBUH, is now facing humiliation at their hands. Why? To awaken us. Just like in old Rajput tradition, when a youth dishonored his family, the punishment was delivered not by a fellow noble, but by a lower caste. The pain of a shoe is one thing, but the insult, that's what stings deepest. It's insult upon injury. Today, we feel both. We are the Ummah once praised as the best of nations. But when we stray, when we forget, when we divide, the lessons return. Harsh, raw, unforgiving. This isn't just a lesson in history or hadith. It's a wake-up call for unity, for faith, for return, because the final chapter has yet to be written.